Taco Bell? Who shut up this Taco Bell?
Hi Taz, I'm Taz, and yeah, I'm confused. Did I miss like the national rebrand? What happened to the rich and now we are past the Bible? Nothing wrong with the Bible, but why are we suddenly just going to the other direction? If you're sitting here thinking this came out the blue, were you asleep? Girl, no it didn't. These things, okay, they've been here for like a while now. And I thought I was crazy for thinking the whole clean girl, slick back buns was a little... I'm not crazy. We went from being too much, from being subtle and classy like they did back in the day, and I think it's weird.
The Pretty Little Thing rebrand, the rise of soft girl, feminine dating advice and dating coaches, the resurgence of like trad wife ideals and content, and also, I'm so sorry, the obsession with glowing up and like reaching maximum desirability, they all joined together to show the growing embrace of conservatism, but like repackaged and highly aestheticized for the digital age. And these ideals of femininity, they have seemed to really like spread across so many social media platforms. I feel like particularly TikTok and YouTube. And guys, I've seen so many great minds and personalities lost to this type of like, I have to be myself, feminine energy, divine feminine. And don't get me wrong, I can understand that a lot of women adopt this mindset and worldview because of a disillusionment with neoliberal feminism, especially the type we've seen over the past decade, which really emphasized hustle culture, self-sufficiency, and even like corporate ambition. And maybe these women just prefer ease, luxury, and I don't know, traditional courtship. And maybe they really think this is like a rebellion against capitalism.
No, but I hear too many people talk about rich men. Rich men where? Like they think they're all gonna marry a rich man. He's gonna pay all the bills, blah, 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 blah. He's not. And they're not. And every time I hear that, I just think that we are getting pushed back. All this progress we made, it's just going back.
Why are men being pushed farther to the right? I don't know, maybe because for the last 20 years, basically my entire life, the left has done nothing but tell me that men aren't shit, men ain't worth shit.
This dumbass pissed me off. Oh, poor baby, the poor white conservative, probably Christian man, poor baby. Shut the hell up. You're living life on easy mode, okay? Like, boo-hoo, question mark? You think I'm going to start crying? Do you think I'm going to start feeling bad for you? No, I don't care. One woman telling you men ain't shit? You should be grateful, little bro. Okay, that's the only thing you've been through.
So has anyone noticed that like conservative women are just 10 times hotter than any other group, especially liberals group of women? I just came back from Turning Point, and the percentage of beautiful women there per capita compared to any other kind of event, I've never seen that before. And there's got to be a lot of similarities, but I think what it comes down to is conservative women are in tune with their feminine side. They have a good head on their shoulders. They're Christian. Like there's a lot of positive attributes that are just way beyond the physical that we've strayed so far away from society. So it's nice to see that there are some people that are traditional still, where the man is the head of the household. The woman isn't required to go work and go climb some crazy bullshit corporate ladder and report to a male boss.
Oh!
Clap if you care. Because I don't. So all I got from that is that nasty little thing on his lips. You call that a mustache? Yo, I'm scared. I'm scared of that mustache. Why do they all look the same? I think I've heard of a man that had a mustache.
I got a Johnson on him.
A pretty iconic mustache, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. It's Mario. What did you think I was gonna say? No, but liberal women have to be grateful. That's a win. That's a W. Win. Stay away, sir. Stay away.
Yeah, I can tell Gen Z's getting more conservative because I see all these men at the bars and they're all younger than me and they all look the same. There's no individuality anymore. It's all just trucker hat, mustache, trucker hat, mustache, trucker hat, mustache, trucker hat, mustache, trucker hat, mustache.
I was literally about to say that. He's being so real. So real. That's not even funny. It's always the same damn thing. Trucker hat, mustache, and a nasty man. Mullets are fine if you do them right. It's so repetitive that I
When niggas
Yeah, I know. Purity culture. You may be thinking, what the fuck? Or you may be thinking, what's wrong with that? Don't get me wrong, okay? I couldn't care less if you want to wait till marriage. I think that's a pretty normal thing to do. It's your choice. Your body, your choice. I don't care. But it gets weird is when, what are you gonna do when you guys aren't compatible in the sheets? Are you just gonna like file for divorce after the wedding night? After an awkward ass wedding night? Wait, y'all don't believe in divorce. And they're always so mean about it. Like, do you want a medal? Do you want a cookie? Look at me. I'm so pure. I'm so holy. But me? I'm a virgin. Welcome to the gang. Calling yourself pure is weird. And why does it only go for women? That's my question. Someone answer that.
I don't watch TV.
Like, no one cares. You don't get an award because you watch less TV.
Do you know what makes me raise an eyebrow? If I could, I would. Is when I hear fellow teenagers. Oh, hell no! Talk about date to marry. You're barely 18 and you're talking about date to marry. You are not marrying your kindergarten boyfriend. You are not. It's not happening. Okay, maybe I'm just hating because I'm such a lone wolf. But don't get it twisted. I'm alone because I never leave my room. I'm still warning of who shall not be named.
Young women need to do a much better job of saving themselves for marriage. They need to prioritize purity again. You should try to find their husband before they're 25.
If you're already mad, we are just getting started. A girl at my college was kicked out for sleeping with her boyfriend, but the boyfriend continued to be a leader of the traveling worship band. I was at my friend's wedding at a Baptist church around 10 years ago, and there was a huge section of their ceremony where she had to give her purity ring back to her parents. I was told that kissing anyone other than my husband before marriage was the same as adultery, and that I would essentially be kissing another woman's husband. My daughter's 4th grade teacher used to ask her what she was wearing underneath her clothes and used to make her wear coats all day long because she had noticeable development. In my middle school sexual education class, we were made to chew goldfish and then gargle and spit it into a fishbowl of water, turning it gross. And then we were told that this was a metaphor, that if we were with someone, it would dirty our bodies and that nobody would want us because we were tainted. When I was 15, my uncle used to tell me to leave something to the imagination when I was wearing shorts. My husband went to a church camp where the girls had to wear shirts while they were swimming, but the boys did not. And the girls and boys also had separate swim times a whole hour apart, so the boys weren't even there when the girls were swimming.
Can we breathe? Okay, release us from our chains. Release me. Release us. Being a woman is living life in hard mode, okay? Being a girly, it's been hard for a while, okay? It's a little bit easier now. We're still thinking in backward ass ways. It's 2025. Can we live? Why can't a woman be shirtless? A man can't. We both have tatas. Hello. I think everyone should lowkey just live naked. Exploring and having fun is a crime. God forbid a single mother exists. God forbid, okay? When a single mother does it, what a dusty woman. She can't handle a man. She can't hold a man. But when a guy does it, what a great father. Oh my God, he's such a lousy man. Why does one get better treatment? I just know those kids are insufferable. I don't want to be around them. Did I just see submit and husband in the same sentence? I would rather jump off and say that shit online. Ew. And can you leave Jesus out of it?
We're trad wives. We believe in gender roles in our marriage.
We're trad wives. We believe a clean home is a happy home.
We're trad wives. Always obey our husbands.
We're trad wives. We choose to stay home and support our husbands.
Trad wives. We always have dinner ready when our husbands get off work.
Trad wives. We always satisfy our husband's needs.
Trad wives. We wouldn't be caught dead in a bar or club without our husband.
Tradwives, we always respect and appreciate our husbands for their hard work.
Hey, so tradwives don't have TikTok? Yeah, tradwives also don't have tattoos, because back in them days you would be burned alive, I think, if you dare to show your thighs, or if you dare to show your ankle. The ones I've heard about are miserable, aren't free, and don't you dare put choose and tradwife in the same sentence, you dumb bitch. Like, it actually pisses me off. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. You're not a tradwife, you're a housewife. Just say that, damn. What the fuck? If a man ever told me what to think, I might just lose my shit.
I saw someone talking on here about how the reason younger generations are afraid to look cringe and they judge millennials and stuff for being cringe is because they're going back to more conservative ways. Like, it's so normal to be more conservative now, and that's like the trend of where the world is going at this point. And that being afraid of standing out and being cringy is relating you to being more conservative, because you don't want to stand out, you don't want to be loud, you don't want to be embarrassing, or the way that I look at it, you don't want to like be your own person, you don't want to have a voice, you don't want to stand out and make a difference. And it just makes so much sense to me. Like, I've never thought of it that way. And I'm actually very fascinated by it, because it makes so much sense with the way the world is going and how kids are becoming like mean again. It's because everything's more conservative and you're judged for being different.
You know what's low-key sad? Like, back in 2020, we were all really open-minded, you know? But people were so free. Of course, tragic. Okay, 2020 was tragic. But I'm talking about TikTok seemed to be in a better place. It was a better place to be. But TikTok now is just so weird and so hateful and just ass. It's turning into Instagram Reels, and that's corny. Like, everyone now are just copy and paste. They do the same thing and say the same thing. And it's weird and it's boring. I'ma just say this. To be cringe is to be free. Be weird. No, but the whole thing of kids and teenagers saying, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed and I'm so cringe. If you don't shut the fuck. If you like this video, or maybe just like me, that works. I'd appreciate if the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one.